And hey guys, and welcome to the Country Bear Tours. Today, as you can see, I'm over here at the Magic Kingdom and I'm getting ready to jump on the monorail here. This one's the Monorail Silver, and each monorail has their own color to them, so this one happens to be silver. You'll see the blue, you'll see the blacks, so there's different color monorails, but we're going to jump on this one today, and we're going to go around the monorail loop, which is connected to the Magic Kingdom. So all the resorts that are located on the Magic Kingdom resort loop there is what we're going to be hitting, from the Polynesian, the Contemporary, Bay Tower, and then the Grand Floridian. So this one's only going to take you to the big circle, and it's going to also go past the ticketing center there. We'll look on the other side. There's another monorail that usually comes in over there. You'll see it. It just takes a couple of minutes. We'll definitely see it before we go, but right now it's not there. So that one over on the other side is not going to take you to the loop. That's actually going to take you over to the ticketing center. You're going to drop off there and switch to another monorail to take you over to Epcot. And then some of the resorts out there, you got the Polynesian, you got the Grand Floridian. That's a look at one of the ferry boats. And that's the Grand Floridian there, guys. And you guys can see that new building in the middle there, in between the two. That's going to be part of the Polynesian. And nobody seems to know how it's actually going to coincide with the Polynesian yet, the decor. So it's going to be interesting to see where that goes. And that's home of the former Luau Cove area. And the wait's a little bit longer than usual here. Show you a little bit more around. You got the ferry boat over there. You got the Polynesian way off in the distance.
Please stand clear of the doors.
And here's your other monorail coming in, the Monorail Black. And that one's disembarking from the ticket center, transportation ticketing. And we're just about ready to get on our way, guys.
If you're standing, please hold on to the handrails and do not lean on the doors. Thank you.
And you can see they're getting off, and then every monorail is going to get off in the middle, and then you're going to go right on down to the right to get out, go into the park, or jump on a boat, or jump on a bus, or any type of transportation. And we're off, guys. So this is like where all the huddle masses come in to get into usually the Magic Kingdom, but you can go down and jump on boats and stuff if you want to. Right there, Walt Disney World Railroad building right there, and Main Street right behind it. And you're going to see the castle in a couple of seconds. So you guys can notice today, there's no line out there. It's crazy, but there's no line. The weather's incredible, no line. You don't see that very often. I kind of saw the parking lot coming in and was wondering why it was so empty. It usually means that there's cars hidden somewhere else, but there's just no lines in there today. And right now we're heading over to the Contemporary and Bay Lake side, but I got the camera over here because I want to show you guys one of the icons of the Magic Kingdom. There you go, Space Mountain into Walt Disney World Railroad. Now the Walt Disney World Railroad just started operating a while back when they finished up the Tron ride, so finally it's back in action. And you've got the Tron ride right behind the Space Mountain ride. Over here you've got the Contemporary Resort and Bay Lake Tower right next to it. Now the Contemporary is the actual resort that the monorail actually drives through. You see the one coming out over there. And I'm back and forth on the monorail, guys. So that back there is the Tron ride, guys. So that's Space Mountain and Tron. And this monorail moves along at a pretty good clip, so you're going back and forth trying to get all the sights, so just bear with me. And there's Bay Lake Tower. We've actually got that video posted if you want to see what that looks like. We're going to get over and get another tour of that one. And a look back at the Grand Floridian, the Magic Kingdom bus area. And then you've got the Cinderella Castle back here. Now, sometimes if you guys aren't liking the crowds or it's just too busy in there, what I like to do is I'll come over here at the Contemporary and I'll actually go upstairs and go out on the balcony and we'll watch the fireworks from over here. Sometimes it's just too many people on the inside. You want to get out quick and have traffic. But here we are, the Contemporary Resort. Now you can either stay on or get off here. We're going to stay on, but if you decide you want to get off, you're going to walk right on down there, and that'll take you down the stairs. So this is the floor where you're just going to get on and off the monorail. That's one of the gift shops right there.
Well, we're also.
And we're getting ready to leave the Contemporary Resort, guys. And we're off. So as you can see, you only stay a couple of minutes and then you're back on your journey again. And over here, Chef Mickey's we're going to drive by. Now when you come in from the other monorail, sometimes you get lucky and you get to see the characters down inside the Chef Mickey's, the character meet and greet while you're having your food. And you guys can always sign up for the character dining. It is a little pricey, but when you've got the little ones, it's definitely worth it, and the food is incredible over there. There's a look back at the Cinderella Castle, Space Mountain Ride, and Tron, nestled right behind it. And that's part of the convention center at the Contemporary there. And over across on the other side would be the Grand Floridian. And that waterway right there is actually where the boat's going to take you in from this side over here to the Wilderness Lodge. So there's a boat ride that'll take you from one point to the other, Wilderness over to the Magic Kingdom, or backwards. And we just shot the Wilderness Lodge video, so you guys can check that out. Wilderness Lodge Country Bear Tours. And some open land. I heard a while back they were going to put some kind of hotel in there, but it hasn't come to life yet. Maybe it was just a rumor. There's a look at the construction over at the far side of the Polynesian. I don't know how they're going to tie that into the Polynesian decor, but hopefully it blends in. I think I would have liked to have seen a more modern luau cove so people could go there and enjoy something instead of just more rooms. And once again, if you guys are coming down right now, a lot of these places are under construction, guys. And here we are at the ticketing and transportation area. That's the other monorail coming in from Epcot.
Please remember to collect your belongings. I'll take young children by the hand.
Look outside. It's dead here today, guys. And fast forward, so we're almost on our way. That's another monorail coming in from Epcot. So if you're going over to Epcot, you're going to switch here, get out. Sometimes they'll let you go right across the middle and jump right over to the monorail. Otherwise, they're going to make you go downstairs, do a loop, and come right back up on the other side. We're actually going to hit that one next. And we're leaving the transportation and ticketing area, heading over to the Polynesian. Now this down below, you see the word ferry boat on that sign there. That's where you're going to walk over. If you don't want to take the monorail, you can walk over there and take the ferry boat. Now the monorail is going to get you there a little bit quicker, but sometimes in a little scenery change, it's pretty good to get on the boats. And this here, over at this side, is going to be the Polynesian resorts. And now the Polynesian is actually the Polynesian, and it's also Disney Vacation Club. So Disney Vacation Club has a couple of buildings here, and they're all the ones you're seeing right there on the right. And they've got their own little pool too. And we make our way around to where you're going to get dropped off here at the Polynesian. This is one of my favorite resorts to just walk around. We do a lot of video shooting in there just because a lot of people ask us for updates on the stores constantly. I'm guessing this is a resort that a lot of people come and stay at.
This is Disney Deluxe Resort. Please watch
And here we are.
as you exit and take small children with you. Thank you. If there are guests waiting to board, please move across your car to make room for everyone. And kindly offer available seats to those.
And they just recently redid this whole section out in front. Give you guys a peek outside. Again, no line. And fast forwards, and we're on our way again, guys.
Silver, our next stop is Grand Floridian Resort stop. Reminder to those who are standing, please hold on to the silver handrail.
And we're still waiting to be on our way again. And here we go. So once again, you guys can get off if you wanted to go in and go shopping in there, get some food, just walk around the property. You can walk right on in there, so you don't necessarily need to stay on the monorail. But if you want to stay on, you can keep going around. There's going to be a lot of demo going on up over here because this is where they tore out the whole Luau Cove section to make room for that new part of the resort going in. And once again, anytime you're on property, or you're just coming to visit, you're more than welcome to go around and look at all the different properties and stuff, go through the stores. You know, there's a lot to see in here. Yeah, that just doesn't look like they're going to get it tied into that resort over there. I could be wrong, but I'm not seeing it. Hopefully they surprise us. And this is the wedding pavilion over here we're going by now. And we're heading by the old DVC villas at the Grand Floridian. And making our way over to the DVC pool. That's the villas at the Grand Floridian.
We are now stopping at Disney's Grand Floridian Resort.
And that's the little kid water park in the background, so little kiddies can go over there. And now we're going to go right on into the Grand Floridian here. Now, if you guys are heading over anytime soon, this place is under some serious construction.
This is Disney's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa. Our next stop is the Magic Kingdom, with continued
And I'll give you guys a little peek outside in a second.
And the Transportation and Ticket Center. Please remember to collect your belongings. Take young children by the hand. Welcome aboard to our
And we're just about ready to start taking off, guys. So once again, this is the Grand Floridian Resort. And we're off, guys. And right now we're heading over to the Magic Kingdom. So this, once again, is probably not the pick of the hotels you want to stay at right now. Just double check any of the construction going on. If you guys are coming down anytime soon, make a call, ask which resorts have the construction going on, because I tell you, there's nothing worse than getting to a resort. You know, you're on vacation and you got all this mess around and it's not even relaxing, peaceful. I want a nice, clean, ready to go resort when I get there. So if it's the only room available, I guess you understand it. But when they've got hundreds of rooms down, that's just crazy. And over in the far distance there, you guys are going to see once again, that's the Bay Lake Tower in the Contemporary. And here comes another monorail up fast. In the distance, you got the Cinderella Castle there. And down below, you guys can see that walkway. That walkway will take you from Magic Kingdom all the way back here to the Grand Floridian there, guys. Now, that is a long walk. I've done it before. That's probably something I want to do once and never have to do it again in my lifetime. That's just a crazy walk. If you got a group of people, you know, it might be a little funner than just walking it, but when it's 100 degrees out there and you're walking by yourself and that's like a mile walk from nowhere, that's crazy. And there's one of your watercraft you're going to use, or a water taxi. You're going to go from the Magic Kingdom over to the either Grand Floridian or the Polynesian or the Contemporary or the Wilderness Lodge. So depending on which entry point you're going to get on over near the watercraft there. And there's another look out in the distance of the Polynesian, the Grand Floridian. And we're getting ready to pull into the monorail drop-off point, guys. It's the monorail station over here at the Magic Kingdom. So that's about it for the monorail loop, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll see you on the next one.